Good day, I am Sandri Servano and I will be teaching you 3 of the ways of solving quadratic equations. Let's start with factoring. X squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. First, we'll have to just like that, and since it's just x squared. Now, we need to find out the factors of 6 that add up to 5. 3 and 2 add up to 5 and also multiply to 6. Since both of them have the same signs, it doesn't really matter where you put them. It could be x plus 3 and x plus 2 or x plus 2 and x plus 3. The factors that add up to negative 9 and multiply to 14 are negative 7 and negative 2. Just like the first example, if it has the same sign, it doesn't really matter where you put them. So it's x minus 2 and x minus 7 equals 0. But wait, how do we know we got those two correct? Let's test it. For this, I'll use the FOIL method. FOIL stands for first, outside, inside, and last method. So, let's start with first. X times x equals x squared. Now for the inside. Outside. 3x times 3 equals 3x. Now for the inside, 2 times x equals 2x. Now for the last, 2 times 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. So now we just have to arrange it. It's x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 6 equals 0. Now all we need to do is combine the like term, 3x and 2x. X squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Now, do they match? Yes, they do. Now we can finally move on to the next question. Now, first, x times x is equal to x squared. X times negative 7 is equal to negative 7x. Negative 2 times x equals negative 2x. Last, negative 2 times negative 7 is equal to, now, they both have the same sign, so the answer has to be positive. If the product has the same signs, then the product is positive. But if they don't have the same signs, the product is negative. So since both of them are negative, our product will be positive, or we can just erase, positive 14. It's just like solving 2 times 3, positive 2 times 3. So now we just have to arrange it. X squared plus, no, negative 7x minus 2x plus 14. Combine like terms. Now we have negative 9x plus 14 equals 0. And we got it correct. So now let's move on to completing the square. Squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. X squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. Now, we will move the constant term to the other side, the left side of the equal sign. We get x squared plus 4x equals 5, positive 5. Take half of the coefficient of the x term, which is 4, turns into 2. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. And then square it. Now we got 4. That was useless. And then add it in the both sides. Squared plus 4x plus 4 equals 5 plus 4. If you were paying attention earlier, you can just factor the right side of the equal sign. So we get x plus 2 squared equal to 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. So we get x plus 2 squared equals 9. Now, we need to take the square root of these two. X plus 2 equals that. Square root of x plus 2 squared equals positive negative square root of 9. We get x plus 2 equals positive negative 3. Since the square root of 9 is 3. Now what we have to do is transpose the 2 to the other side. So it's x equals negative 2, negative 2 plus minus 3. There are two possible answers for this one since it is plus and negative. So it's x equals negative 2 plus 3. We get x equals 1 and x equals negative 2 minus 3 is equal to negative 5. Now we have 1 and negative 5 as our solution. You can also interchange it, by the way. It doesn't really matter for this one, of course. It will start to matter in future topics, like quadratic inequalities. Let's proceed to the next example. We have to do what we did earlier. Transpose the constant term to the other side. It's plus x negative 40. Take note, if you transpose a positive number, it turns into negative. But if you transpose a negative number, it turns into positive. Now, we have to take the coefficient of the x. So that's 14 divided by 2 is equal to 7. And then multiply it by itself, which in other words is square it, turns into 49. Now, x squared plus 14x plus 49 equal to negative 40 plus 49. Now, just like we did last example, we need to factor the left side of the equal sign. So it's x plus 7 squared equal to negative 40 plus 49 is 9. Square it, x plus 7 squared is 9, positive negative 9. We have to find the square root of x, and then we have to find the square root of x plus 7 squared and 9. After we do that, we get x plus 7 equals positive negative 3. So now we have to transpose the 7 so we can solve it with positive plus or minus 3. Is equals negative 7 plus 3. Now, x equals negative 7 plus 3 is equal to negative 4. And x equals negative 7 minus 3 is equal to 10. Negative 10. So now we have negative 4 and negative 10. It can also be written as negative 10 or negative 4. Example: x squared minus 5x plus 9 equals 0. Now we have to find the coefficients. It's a equals to 1. Now, you might be wondering, why did I add 1? Well, a single variable always has a hidden 1. So I just had to write 1. Then b is equal to negative 5. C is equal to positive 9. So now we just have to arrange or put it in the quadratic formula. So it's negative 5 positive negative the square root of negative 5 squared minus 4 times a, it's 1 times 9 over 2 times 1. Now all we have to do is to simplify it. No, not all we have to do. The next step is simplify it. So it's, since you are multiplying a negative sign and a number that has negative sign, our product will be positive. So it's positive 5. So that will turn into positive 5. Positive 5 plus or negative the square root of negative 5 multiplied by itself is a positive. I mean a negative 5. If you are multiplying numbers with same signs, the product will be negative. So it's just like solving 5 and 5. 5 multiplied by itself is 25 minus 4 times 9. No, 4 times 1 times 9. Since if you multiply by 1, it's just going to be the same number. No. Negative 4 times 1 times 9 is negative 4 times 1 is equal to negative 4. Negative 4 times 9 is equal to 36. So that's 2 times 1 is equal to 2. So now we just have to subtract 25 and 36. So that's still negative. 25 minus 36 is equal to negative 56 Monday. Now, on to the next example. X squared minus 5x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, we have to find the coefficients. A is equal to 1. Now, you might be wondering, why did I put 1? Like, it's just x. Now, all variables have hidden 1. Or just x here. They have hidden 1. So, b is equal to negative 5 and c. Wait, why did you... Sorry, that's x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. My mistake. And c is equal to positive 6. So that's 6. Now, we just have to copy. These numbers into the... So that's negative 5, positive negatives, the square root of negative 5 squared times 4, negative 4 times 1 times 6 over 2 times 1. Now the next step is to simplify them. Like you're multiplying a negative sign to negative 5. So the answer will be 5. The product will be 5. Just positive 5. So that's positive 5 plus or minus negative 5 squared is equal to positive 25, since it's a negative and you're squaring it, multiplying it by itself. So that's negative 4 times 1 times 6 is equal to negative 4 times 1 is equal to negative 4, and times it by 6, our product will be 24 over 2 times 1 is 2. So now we have to subtract it. Five plus minus square root of 1 over 2. The square root of 1 is equal to 1. So now we'll just have to close it out. So now we'll have to add or subtract 1. So now we'll have to add or subtract 5 and 1. So that's 5 plus 1 is equal to 6, while 5 minus 1 is equal to 2. We have to divide these two, and 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. So now we'll have to divide these two by 2. So that's x squared. So that's x equals 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. So that's x equals 3. So that's x equals 3. And while 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. So now we'll have two possible answers. It's 3 and 2. Just that simple. That's why it's my favorite. Now, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something. So thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something. Bye!